Today we've got a 2020 Ram 1500 in the shop. This truck is factory equipped with air ride and it's been leveled. We're taking it to the next step with a ReadyLift 6-inch kit. Follow along as we show you why and how. Many of you would agree that the truck behind me is already killer, and I would too. This is equipped with Rough Country's 2-inch leveling kit. It's got 305/45 22s mounted on some really neat 22 by 10-inch wheels. I like the look of this truck, but the owner is ready to take it to the next level. And he's ready to take it to the next level for a couple reasons. One, he wants to fit some massive 35-inch tall tires on some 12-inch wide wheels. Technically, these 35-inch tall tires measure a metric 325. So we're gonna show you mounting us up those later. The guys are in the shop working on that now. The next reason is for better alignment specifications. I don't believe this truck aligned badly when we did it the first time, but doing the full diff drop knuckle kit from ReadyLift is gonna allow us to get alignment specs perfectly in the green. The last reason that this guy wants to get this thing with a full 6-inch ReadyLift is because it's gonna help ride quality. The nature of the Rough Country 2-inch leveling kit for these trucks is it just puts a lot more air pressure in the bags. And for a while, that's great for most people. For this guy, he doesn't like the ride harshness that's associated with all that. So I'm totally excited to get started. We're gonna take it in the shop and let the guys go to work. We've got the new body Ram up on the lift, and I want to show you a little bit around because we've got most of the front suspension all together, with exception to the brakes and calipers and that kind of stuff. This is one big component that gets replaced as part of the lift. As you can see, this new one here is significantly larger and taller than what comes as part of the kit. A big part of this kit are these differential drop brackets and lower control arm mounts. There's one right here in the front, and it's kind of cool. It says ReadyLift, and it's got a big skid plate here, and it ties it into the back one. So this big lower control arm holds the air strut, and this functions much like a normal coil spring strut in a standard truck, except it's got air. The strut mount on the top here is what actually gives you the lift in the distance of the air spring or air strut, and there's a little air line that goes right into the top of that, so everything should work just like the factory truck as far as ride heights and modes and stuff. This kit does also include a big differential drop brackets, so you can see those inside there, as well as a billet aluminum drive shaft spacer. When we laid all these parts out on the bench, one thing that I was really impressed with was the powder coat. I think they did a really nice job because it's a cool satin black. One thing I didn't like were some of these brackets were a little bit difficult to get in, and so we had to do a little bit of grinding and finessing to make them bolt into the locations that they were designed to go. Out back, we've got some bump stop strike pads, we've got a track bar bracket, and we've got some control arm relocation brackets that we're gonna be installing next. Travis is up there doing the front suspension. Mike is back here putting some flares on. These are Bushwhacker flares. We ordered these painted to match. One thing I kind of like from Bushwhacker is you can also order a bolt accessory kit in black as well. So these things come standard with a chrome bolt, but as you can see, this truck is all murdered out, so the chrome bolts wouldn't look that great. So we opted for these black bolts, which can be ordered as an accessory from Bushwhacker. So we've got to get the rear suspension all together yet, finish up the flares, and then get this thing over to the alignment rack and get everything dialed in there. That's going to be where we're heading next. We've got this new body 1500 Ram all wrapped up, and I absolutely love how it turned out. I know the customer is gonna be pumped about it as well, and he's gonna be picking it up shortly. We just pulled it off the alignment rack and are super pleased with the alignment specifications that we were able to achieve. This thing's gonna be riding with less pressure in the airbags, and it's gonna have optimal control arm angles, which means through the entire range of motion, it should be smooth and comfortable. I really want to show off these wheels and tires because they look absolutely awesome. I think the overall stance of this truck looks perfect. For a quick wrap up, we did the ReadyLift 6-inch, we did the Bushwhacker paint to match 2-inch flares. These are a 22x12 wheel, and we did the 325/50 22 Nitto ridge grapplers. All in all, this thing looks incredible, and like I said before, is gonna drive like an absolute dream. Thanks a bunch for watching this video. If you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe. If you've got questions, hit us up in the comment section below. We'll be sure to answer. Also, follow us along on Instagram and Facebook for more behind the scenes footage of what happens here in the shop every single day. Thanks for watching. See ya.